Alright YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we have another unboxing video. The holiday season is in full effect, and let me tell you, I have been absolutely slammed. I'm trying to get these videos out. With that being said, I have been buying like a maniac. Buying by the bags, buying by the boxes, tons of auction wins, just tons of packages of new, fresh merchandise. So before we go any further, if you are looking to sell absolutely anything, just reach out to me, shoot me a text, give me a call, shoot me an email, whatever. Go right to the website, fill that out, and let's see if we can make a deal happen. But for now, let's check out this package that just came in, because there's a lot of good stuff here, and there will be a lot of good merchandise hitting the website. Also, if you guys are curious, this new angle, this is actually a new camera that I just bought. This is probably the greatest thing ever. I wish I would have bought it months ago. Tons of more vlogging will be happening thanks to this camera. Rolex box. Most of this package, if not all, is Rolex. This is a 116505 rose gold chocolate dial Daytona. It's just a beautiful watch, and I mean, in solid rose gold, this thing is extremely heavy. This watch comes as a complete set dated 2022, white tag, green tag, box, booklets, everything. Fully linked, new style warranty card. Anything solid gold is just a phenomenal fit on the wrist. And with this chocolate dial, with these black subdials, I mean, it's just a beautiful watch. It really is. These have been pretty consistent within the market itself. I've seen them constantly trading well over retail, and especially something like this. This watch is unpolished, barely shows any signs of wear. The bezel is perfect, the crystal is perfect. Can't go wrong with something like this. 46,500, 2022 complete set, 116505. Once again, let's take a look at that chocolate dial. Starting off with some 5-digit goodies. Now, I bought a ton of this stuff, and you guys know how I like to buy this. Brand new, or pretty much like NOS condition. It's the only way that I will buy these watches, and that's for a specific reason. One, value retention is always there. A year later, if you go to sell the watch, you lose $1,000. You rented a Rolex for pretty much $100 a month. I mean, you wore it, you beat it up a little bit, now you sold it. Lose $1,000, fantastic. This is a phenomenal piece. Check this out, guys. So this is a 16600. This is a Sea Dweller. What's rare about this watch? Comes with a warranty card. Now, this warranty card is dated 2007, and this is a collector's condition watch. No holes case, like new old stock condition. This bezel is perfect. Crystal, perfect. This case, perfect. 110% unpolished. I mean, look at the chamfers on the lugs. So this entire watch pretty much has 0 scratches on it. Once again, entirely unpolished, like new old stock condition. This watch comes as box card as well as our serial tag. Watches like this in this condition, getting extremely hard to find. But this watch can be listed up on the website. $8,800. I think that is more than fair, especially for something like this in collector's grade condition. This is a like new old stock 16710LN GMT Master 2. 2002, like new old stock condition. I mean, like, let's talk about this, people. Clasp, absolutely perfect. Bracelet, 10 out of 10 condition. Case, 10 out of 10 condition. This watch is, once again, entirely unpolished. Beautiful chamfers, sides of the case are nice and flat. There's no deep dings, dents, scratches, stuff of that nature. And perfect bezel, perfect insert. Now, this is the LN insert. I do have Coke and Pepsi inserts available. You could always just swap one on. I always tell people you're getting 3 watches for the price of one. You could rock this thing wearing the black insert. You could wear it with a Pepsi insert, and you could well wear it with a Coke insert. So 3 watches for the price of one. This watch does come as watch, box, and papers. This watch can be listed for right around $11,000 in this condition. This is like new old stock, people. These are very hard to find. Once again, I'll hold it up from the buckle. There's no sag in this bracelet whatsoever, and entirely unpolished. Very hard to find in this condition. Whenever I see them, I immediately buy them. There's no questions asked. I just buy it. What you're gonna realize is there's actually a ton of stuff here. I'm going to try and break this down so this video goes as quick as possible. For the most part, I'll give a brief description and then we'll just keep on diving in. But for now, we got 2 more Rolexes. So let's check out what these are. Not 1, but 2. So this is a 124060. This is a brand new 2024. Of course, box, booklets, everything. And this watch is about 10 days old. This watch is brand new. This is going to be listed for right around $11,900. Then this one's actually a little bit crazier. So this is a 2019 new old stock watch. This is a 114060. This watch is new old stock, complete set, box, booklets, tags, 2019 complete set. Next up, we have one of my favorite watches, and as you guys can see, this is a comically big box. None other than the Platinum 41mm Day-Date. This watch is discontinued, reference 218206. And let me just tell you, this is a very heavy watch. However, the condition on this watch, I mean, it's amazing. And I mean, check that out. You just don't find them like this anymore. Especially in condition like this, platinum. Platinum is harder than yellow gold, white gold, etc., etc. But this watch is in phenomenal condition. I'm 99% sure that it is unpolished. It has that nice ice blue concentric dial. This is one of the most rare dials. You have that nice ice blue color, the blued hands, and the matching blue Roman numerals. Now this watch does come as a complete set dated 2013. Box, booklets, tags, full links. Once again, ladies and gents, full links is very important for a watch like this. These links are roughly about $1,100, $1,200 a piece, so the fact that it does have all of its original links is phenomenal. Now, the next best thing, when I purchased this watch, it was running a little bit off. This watch has been fully serviced. It was not polished, but it's been fully serviced. It'll also come with an additional warranty for that. I'm going to throw out a super steal. Pull this watch up for $48,500. Find me a better deal on a 41mm full platinum watch. There's no other platinum watches you're getting into under 50K that have the same weight, the same presence. And pretty much when this thing's on the wrist, everybody knows what it is. One of my favorite watches for sure. And just because I know some people will be asking, this is the correct box for a platinum watch. Now, some of these might not actually give you this box, but this is the older style jewelry. I mean, you can put rings in there. You can put a bunch of different stuff. So we have our extra links there. Of course, we have the actual watch itself. And this middle section comes out as well, just in case you want to display your actual watch. And then you have another jewelry port there. I mean, it's a phenomenal box. This box alone retails for a pretty hefty price. And the fact that this is a complete set and has everything, I mean, you just can't go wrong. Now, here's a few auction wins. And I mean, I've been buying legitimately by the bag. Thank God I've been winning so much. This is a Z serial. So that means Z is 2007. No holes case. Very, very nice condition. This is a 16710. And it has this wild tropical looking bezel. Before anybody gets crazy, Peter, does this bezel happen naturally? No, I'm pretty sure that this bezel was overbaked. Like literally someone put it in the oven. And that's what kind of gives it this tone, like this, I don't even know. It's almost like a peachy color, but it looks extremely cool. I did go ahead and I have a brand new 16710 black insert, so I will give that with this watch. But if you want something a little bit different, this is very cool. I'm going to have to get a better close-up shot. Once again, take a look at the condition. This watch is fully linked. I personally just serviced this watch, and I'll throw it on the time grapher for this video. So something like this in its current state, let's say you wanted to throw a Pepsi or a Coke insert on it, obviously price will go up. But in its current state, I would list this watch for right around $9,500. I think that's incredibly fair. I want to say that wholesale on a Z serial 16710, $9,200. This does come as watch only. However, if you want a box, you want everything else, I'll make that happen. So this is an older reference 116333. This is the Wimbledon dial. This watch is dated 2016, I believe, on the card. Yes. Watch is in phenomenal condition. As always, two-tone oyster bracelet, fluted bezel with that very sought-after Wimbledon dial. Even some of these newer style watches, you got to be careful. These bracelets can get worn out, especially with steel and yellow gold in the mix. You have that Wimbledon dial, and personally, this is another best bang for the buck watch. If you're thinking about it, something like this is going to run you right around $11,000. Compared to something from a brand new 2024 one, you're paying about 16,000, 16,500. So in essence, you're getting the same exact watch. You don't have the newer reference, but at the end of the day, it looks entirely the same. This watch is in phenomenal condition. Case is in great condition. I don't see any major dings or dents. And this being the Datejust 2, the Datejust 41mm, the bezel is one of the most important things. These things always come chewed up no matter when you buy it pre-owned. They're always chewed up, and this one has a phenomenal bezel on it. This is a 2016 box books card, fully linked. This watch is going to be right around $11,000. This was actually a very good auction win for me. One, I paid very correct on it. Two, the condition, it came in way better than I expected and way better than it was graded. So I had another one of these. That one was a little bit more of a complete collector set. This one is a complete set as well. Does have its original box, books, papers, serial tag, red tag, everything like that. But this is another 16570 polar dial. Now this watch is in slightly better condition, which is actually crazy for me to say that because the last one that I had in stock was in pretty much immaculate condition. No holes case. The chamfers on this case are phenomenal. You guys will see that in the close-up. The dial is beautiful. No marks on the hands, nothing like that. Both lugs are thick and even. This watch was refinished by a pro. That's the only way that these watches can be professionally refinished. You need to have someone that knows what they're doing. And overall, I have zero complaints about this watch. Our buckle is perfect. Our bracelet, it's nice. It's brushed. I mean, just everything about it screams collector's item to me. So these papers are actually dated 2005. Phenomenal watch. I genuinely believe 5 digits, just in general, under $10,000, you physically can't go wrong. I don't say this. I don't care if you guys buy this stuff. It'll sell wholesale for pretty much the same money that I'm asking. The condition that I buy in is unmatched, genuinely. I'm going to have it listed up on the website for $8,500. Next up, we have another heavy-hitting watch. Now, I did actually purchase 2 of these watches, so one of them I actually sold, so I do have another fresh one in stock. So this is the 126508 full, solid 18-karat yellow gold Paul Newman dial Daytona. Now, this is the matte black dial with the red surrounds and red accents. This is another fantastic watch. Now, what's even crazier is the time that this is being posted. This watch is 2 days old. It's dated in December already. I mean, it doesn't get much fresher, all right? This is a complete set, box, booklets, paper, new card, the whole 9. White tag, green tag, everything. Bezel protector. I mean, come on, complete set. Another precious metal Rolex in a Daytona with that sought-after dial. This is one of my favorite watches as well from the Daytonas. I'm a huge fan of pretty much any precious metal Daytona. I think it's the better bang for the buck. You're spending 30 grand to get a steel watch. Spend the extra 10, 15,000. Get yourself into a yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, pretty much anything like that. I think it's going to be way more collectible than the stainless steel models, but who the hell knows? This watch is brand new, completely unworn, unsized, comes as a complete set once again, and this watch will be listed on the website for $49,000. Full solid 18-karat yellow gold, once again with that matte black dial, champagne subdials, as well as that red tachyometer ring. I mean, it just works. It works so well with that red Daytona over the 6 o'clock subdial. And I mean, the matte up against these high polished and satin finishes, it's just a phenomenal looking watch. And honestly, once again, I really think that these will be way more collectible than any stainless steel watch. Now, last but certainly not least, we have a ton of 5-digit Datejust. Now, I sold a ton of these since this package has come in. So this is whatever's left, and I still have more coming. So this watch, 16233 with the large set diamond dial. I mean, everything here, this is one of my favorites. I'm going to get better close-up shots of each and every one. This has the computer, large set diamond dial, no holes case. And of course, you guys know how I buy these things. Well, I'm holding in a weird angle, but all the bracelets are perfect. Everything I try and buy with box and papers, or like in this case, when you win them from auction, it's only watch and papers. All these watches have been fully gone through, especially something like this little ladies piece. Phenomenal deal. This watch I actually just serviced. It has a great band on it. I'm probably going to change it to a diamond bezel, diamond dial, just so it's a little bit more appealing. But all this stuff, I'm going to pretty much take a nice video, get some close-up camera shots, and I'll put the prices with them. But I just want people to realize and understand the type of condition that I'm buying in. All of these bracelets are about 85 to 90% plus. I mean, I just don't buy them in any other condition. I'm really not saying this for any other reason. I don't care. I will beat a horse until it's dead, and then I'm going to beat it again. Until you guys get this through your head, I'm genuinely out here buying some of the cleanest condition watches that are left on the market, really. Finding stuff like this, these watches are getting up to be about 20, 30 years old, in some cases even more. So to find watches in this condition with a 90% plus bracelet, you know, no holes case, newer style dials is what makes it even better. Now, even stuff like this watch is from the 70s. I mean, this is a ladies piece, but still, take a look at this bracelet. The case is phenomenal. Both lugs are thick and even. I really don't say any of this stuff other than just to educate you guys, the consumer, the buyers. You know, I see a lot of people throughout the day, they just buy just pure dog shit. Like pure dog shit. It's insane to me. It really is. Because I'm really showing you guys exactly what you need to look for. It's not that hard. It's getting to the point where I'm realizing how much work I'm putting into these watches, making sure that it's a good piece to send out to a client. Because if there's something wrong with the watch, I won't send it. If I don't like the condition, I don't buy it. I don't care. I'm not one of those guys, oh, I'm going to pocket an extra $500 because I'll tell the dealer, give me a discount. I'm still going to pass it off to my client. No, that's not me. I refuse to do it. If it's literally not in like new old stock condition, I just won't sell it. It's just, you know, it's a part of me. I don't want to do that. So, guys, I'm really trying to put in the work here. I'm trying to just keep everyone else's best interest in mind. Because at the end of the day, your name means everything in this business. So, I got to make sure mine's upheld to a higher standard than all these other guys. So, with all of that being said, guys, that is the end of this video. You guys saw how much I purchased here. And I'm buying like this every single week. I would buy like this every single day at this point. If somebody came to me with this many watches, I'm always a buyer. Now, if you guys have a single watch, 2 watches, 3 watches, I've bought collections of 15 plus watches at this point. If you have anything for sale, head right over to the website. I'm going to put that right here. Give me a call. Shoot me a text. You want the quickest response? Shoot me a text. Give me a phone call. Let me know what you have for sale. And on top of that, I am the quickest closer and the quickest paying watch company in the industry. Yes, I trademarked that line. Why? Because I truly believe it. There's not a single person in this world that could say Peter owes me money more than 24 hours later. It's not possible. I usually pay out same day. If I miss the cutoff, you get it by the next morning. It is what it is. I pay the fastest and I'm the quickest to close on a deal. It is what it is, ladies and gents. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate everyone that understands how busy it is, especially in the holiday times. I do have a few more vlogs. Like I said, they're lined up and getting ready to go out. If you're watching all the way to the end, I'm actually going to be doing a poll on Instagram. This is my Instagram. You guys will see it on my story. So pretty much like an end of the year video. I want to hear and pretty much answer actual genuine questions, right? What plans do I have for this company? How am I going to get there? Maybe that's cool. Maybe you guys have some questions that I could kind of work into the video. I would love to do that. But for now, that's the end of this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And once again, don't forget, buying, selling, trading, whatever. Give me a call. Go right over to the website.